Hey guys, Cruz here. Welcome back to Feed the Beast Monster. Alright, check this out. Look at the base is looking pretty cool, huh? But check this out. Look at that, I can fly now. Awesome. Yeah, I went ahead and made a set of this cool power armor here. Slapped on some awesome upgrades. Since the last episode, I've set up quite a few more quarries. I've quarried twice over in our quarry spot so far. And then Possessed Dude set up a Mistcraft Age. And we've been setting up quarries in there. So I got 2 quarries going in there right now. So I've gotten tons and tons of cool stuff. So I decided to make some of this awesome power armor, just for the heck of it. Also for the base, I was messing around with a couple different ideas as far as like what to do with these open areas here. I've tried different kinds of glass and different designs and stuff like that. And I don't know, it's like a weird shape in here. So it's kind of hard to make everything line up and look cool. So I really don't know what I'm going to do there. I'm going to have to keep messing with it, and eventually we'll figure it out. But I love this jetpack. It's so cool. But anyway, yeah, let me show you guys some new stuff that's been happening. So since the last episode, I also, and also since I had an abundance of ender pearls, I decided to make some Eyes of Ender to see if I could find a stronghold. And it turns out I have a stronghold about 350 blocks from my base. So it's actually really close, which is excellent. So what I did was I teleported there, or I went to the stronghold. I found the portal. I went to the end. I set up a Mistcraft book that will teleport me right to the end. I haven't messed with a dragon or anything like that. I teleported to the end and made a platform way far away from the island, and I built like a little cobblestone fort thingy or whatever to stand in, so we could, you know, get ender pearls. We can get endermen, and it's pretty cool. I've gotten quite a few ender pearls. Let's see how many we have here. We got 296, so yeah, that's not bad at all. Plus I have some of these ender shards, which I'm not sure what they do. Some Eyes of Ender. Some of the endermen drop Eyes of Ender, which is cool. Yeah, just some other stuff like that. This hold on one second. This this end stone here is actually from a meteor that landed off near my base. Well, not near my base, a couple hundred blocks away from my base. It was like an end stone meteor, which is awesome. I've never seen one of those, and so far that's the only one that I've seen. So, Jack, here's my buddy Jack. His name is Jack Burton. It's my pet pig. He always gets stuck on this stupid pipe, and then when I break him, he ends up taking one fall damage. So he's gonna die soon, and we're gonna have to get a new Jack Burton. The reason I called him Jack Burton is because if any of you guys are familiar with the movie Big Trouble in Little China, Kurt Russell plays a character named Jack Burton, and he drives a semi, and his semi's called the Pork Chop Express. So if you haven't seen that movie, you got to go check it out. It's one of the best movies ever. All right, check out this power armor. Look how fast I'm going. I'm just zooming through here like crazy. So yeah, we still have the same setup here as far as for the cores and stuff. I'm getting rid of all the cobblestone. I'm getting rid of all the dirt, all the crap like that. And we're getting tons of sticks because the age that he made is like kind of like a Twilight Forest age. So I mean, there's just like those, I can't remember what they're called, but they just give you sticks. So I've got thousands and thousands of sticks. But yeah, we're getting some stuff here. It's not bad, not bad. I've emptied out the chests a couple times and put them in my ME system. I did upgrade the ME system. Actually, I don't even know if I showed you guys the ME system at all. If I didn't, here's the ME system. It's nothing crazy. I don't have a Mac or anything, but I do have, it is completely full of 4K storage disks. So, yeah, we're doing pretty good. We still have some empty ones too, which is awesome. I don't think we'll need to do the 64K ones or anything like that, just because, I mean, that's for one, they're really a pain in the butt to make, and second, I think these 4K ones will be fine for what we need. If we need more, we can just make another disk drive and make some more 4K discs. It doesn't really matter to me. But anyway, let me replace that thing. Damn it. Alright. So, this is the glass that I was messing with the roof of the base with. It looks cool, but like I just can't get the design right. It's just so weird. So weird shaped. But anyway, let's dump that stuff in there. Alright, so in this episode, what I want to do, you guys, is I want to make another set of power armor identical to the one that I have now. And I'm going to give it to Possessed Dude, just because he was nice enough to hook us up with, you know, the Mistcraft Age for quarrying and stuff like that. And he made this cool table, which actually gives me an idea. Like, I want to set up a dining area in my base somewhere. Maybe it could be below us or something like that, just like a big dining hall, and have this cool like bibliocraft looking stuff in there. I think that'd be really cool. So yeah, we're gonna have to mess with that. Not today, but we will eventually. Oh, and I set up a sawmill and just some other stuff. It's still not. I still need to, you know, make it look a little nicer over here. It's still. I've been kind of slacking. I've been messing around with the power armor flying around and stuff like that. I haven't really done a whole lot with these machines here. I did set up a metal former and a geothermal generator because I think I'm gonna do thermal expansion over here and IC2 over here, and then maybe over here do something else. I don't know, because I don't think I'm gonna need that much room for thermal expansion and stuff. It just depends on how crazy it gets when we start automating stuff and how much room I'm gonna need for cabling and stuff like that, like the ME cables. I think it'll be fine though. Like, I think we'll have plenty of room because we got a lot of room back here. So, and underneath and above, and I don't know. We'll figure it out. The main reason I just set this up is because I wanted to make a lot of plates, like iron plates and stuff. So, yeah, that's that. I don't think there's anything else that's too incredibly new that I need to show you guys. I think that's about it. But yeah, we're gonna get started on making some of this power armor. Which the power armor itself is extremely easy to make. It's really cheap and it's really easy to make. It's the upgrades that cost a lot. So, but that's fine. We have plenty of resources, and we're gonna fully upgrade this armor for him, just like I have on mine. And well, mine's not fully upgraded, but it works pretty dang well. So we're gonna upgrade his just like we have mine. We have plenty of stuff, and there's no way I'm gonna use all this stuff. So we might as well share. But I'm going to take a quick break, get some things ready, and when we come back, we'll start working on that armor. Alright guys, here we are, we're back. I went ahead and got some fresh coffee, and I'm ready to go, ready to make some power armor. So, like I said, this stuff is really easy to make, and there's a couple different ways you can make it. Now, there's this way, which is like the, you could use the IC2 electronic circuits, and pretty much what it is every section of this power armor requires two of these. Like, here's the helmet. Let's see, where's the chest plate? It's all really easy, but it involves these iron circuits. There's an even easier way to do this too. What you can do is you just go over here to the JSON shaped, which I'm not sure what that stands for, but it makes everything easier because instead of the circuits, you use this wiring. The wiring is super easy to make. You can either make it like this, which is easy enough, or you can just make it like this, which is, it's just copper, silver, and copper, and that gives you 8 of them. So that's what I did. I just made up a bunch of these, and yeah, we're gonna do that instead of the electronic circuits, just because it's way easier that way. So what we're gonna do is we'll start with the helmet. So let's just shift click that, get our helmet. We will get our chest plate. Whoops. Well, I mean, I accidentally did that, which is fine. I do have some of these electronic circuits, so that worked. Whatever, that's fine. Didn't mean to do that, but whatever. Alright, now the leggings. Let's make some of those. And finally the boots. Let's get some of those going. Okay, so there we go, yeah. There's the power armor. There's nothing special about it. It actually doesn't even give you any kind of armor bonus at all when you're wearing it. It's kind of like you're wearing absolutely nothing. But once you start upgrading it, which you're going to need one of these tinker tables for, that's when things start to get really fun. So the tinker table is pretty easy to make too. Whoops. Let's see the recipe for that guy. Whoop, caps lock. Tinker table. Still have caps lock on? Alright, tinker table right here. So you can do it this way, which is easy, it's just an emerald electronic circuit, basic machine casing. Pretty simple. Or you can do it like this, which is also simple. So yeah, either way I would recommend it. It doesn't really matter. They're both like pretty easy. So yeah, you're gonna need that in order to start making your upgrades. Now, if you don't have any of this power armor, I'm not sure if you have to actually be wearing it. Oh, okay, I guess you don't have to be wearing it, but it has to be in your inventory if you want to start upgrading it. Obviously, it makes sense. And if you are wearing it, it'll have a little E here, probably stands for equipped or something like that. So anyway, let's check out some of these upgrades. Now, we could go with iron plating or diamond plating. and stuff like that, which is cool. It provides good armor, but the energy shield is better. It's way better. It's a lot lighter, and it does consume energy, but that doesn't matter because eventually we're going to have a kinetic, what is it? Kinetic generator, which it charges up your suit as you walk. So what we're going to do is we're going to go with the energy shield, probably on every single piece. Why not? And those are actually pretty expensive. They require these force field emitters. Okay, so which are I'll show you guys the recipe here. I just want to I think it's yeah, we're gonna need 8 of those total, 1 for each piece. So I'm gonna go ahead and like write down everything we need, just so we don't have to keep going back and forth and back and forth. So we're gonna need 8. Find a pen that works. Okay, 8 force field emitters. And, oops, I keep bumping my microphone there. I gotta move it. Okay, so then after that, we're gonna go for, we need some batteries. And in the armor that I made, I only have, I have 2 elite batteries on 2 pieces of armor. That's all I have. I don't have a battery on every single piece. I don't think you really need it, because I've never ran out of energy. I keep, like I said, I have a kinetic generator on, so whenever I move, it just generates energy for me. So I think it'll be fine. You might even be able to get away with just having 1 battery, but we'll go ahead and do 2. So what are we going to need for those? We need the HV capacitors, so we're going to need 2 HV capacitors. 2 HV capacitors. And let's see, what else do we have? This is all just helmet upgrades too. This isn't the whole suit yet. So we're going to want one of these water electrolyzers too. What that is, it allows you to breathe underwater pretty much. So we'll go ahead and do that. Those are really handy. This is one thing I do want to add to my armor that I don't have on it right now. It's the auto feeder. So whenever you're hungry, it just automatically feeds you. So it's pretty handy, but I don't know, it's not a necessity, I guess. But let's start with this water electrolyzer, which we're going to need an LV capacitor for. LV capacitor. One of those. Probably should have wrote this down before I started recording, but whatever. I never plan things out. So, and we're also going to want this night vision. It's exactly what it sounds like. It allows you to see in the dark. So we're going to need a hologram emitter and a control circuit. Hologram emitter and a control circuit. Alright. And what do we have here? Flight control. That's something that I don't have on my armor that I would like to get eventually as well. And we won't mess with any of this stuff right now. So that'll be all for the helmet. So what do we need for the chest plate? I'm thinking definitely the jetpack. Camouflage, no. And definitely the cooling system. That's very handy, because say you go to the nether, your suit's going to overheat really quick. Or if you're in like a desert biome, it's going to overheat really quick. So yeah, it helps to get this cooling system. So what are we going to need for that? Those are pretty expensive. Yeah, you're going to need 4 eyes of Ender. And what is this, control circuit again? Yeah, another control circuit. Okay, so let's just go ahead and get started with that, and we'll get the rest of this stuff later. This is enough to work on for right now. So, okay, let's start with the 8 emitters, the force field emitters. So let's check those out. Force field, here they are right here. Okay, so there's also 2 different types of recipes for these as well. I'm going to use this one just because it's easier for me to make the tesseracts than it is to make all these advanced circuits. I mean, the advanced circuits, they're not hard to make. It's just I don't have a lot of copper cables on me. I don't, I do have iron plates. It wouldn't be hard to make these. It's just, it's way easier to do it the other way, in my opinion. Because, the wiring is super easy, and solenoids, I have plenty of those. And tesseract frames, those are the hard part about this, which they're not even that hard. So we're going to need 8 of these, which means we're going to need 8 tesseract frames. So, let's check out the tesseract frames. I'm pretty sure I have enough to make these. I might need some more hardened glass, and I do need some more Enderium, I believe. Yeah. So let's go ahead and we're going to make some Enderium, and we're going to make some more hardened glass, because I think I'm almost out of hardened glass. So I'll be right back, you guys. I'm going to make some of this Enderium blend and some of these pyrotheum dusts, which all this is tin powder, platinum or shiny metal, and resonant ender bucket. It's pretty easy to make if you have the stuff to make it. Like if you have enough ender pearls and the shiny metal, which the shiny metal is pretty easy to come by. If you pulverize ferrous metal, that's one of the byproducts. So we're gonna need 8 of these tesseract frames. So we're gonna need a bunch of these ingots and a bunch of this hardened glass. So I will be right back, you guys. I'm gonna make some of this stuff up, and yeah, we'll continue on. Alright guys, here we are, we're back. I went ahead and made a bunch of these Enderium ingots. I think that's exactly how many we're going to need. So let's go ahead and toss those in there. I made some more hardened glass. And also, in the meantime, I've been cooking up some... Whoa! Hello. Hello, Enderman. Mirage Enderman. What are you doing? Why are you weird? Okay. Maybe he was just a mirage. That's odd. That's never happened before. Okay. So anyway, yeah, what I was going to say is I've been cooking up some of these ender pearls. Because now we need to, after we make the tesseract frames, we need to fill them. So let's go ahead and get on that tesseract frame. Alright, so tesseract frame. There we go, and we need 8 of these. So we should have exactly enough for 8. Boom, 8 right there. Okay, cool. So let's start filling those up. This should be plenty, I would assume. That's going to take quite a while. So let's get on some other stuff maybe while that's doing its thing. So what other upgrades did we want? We're going to need 2 of the high voltage capacitors. So let's check out what those are. HV capacitor. Okay, so we're going to need 2 of these, and once again there's 2 separate recipes. Both of them, neither one of them are really hard. The Lapitron crystals are a little bit more difficult to make for me than the redstone energy cell frame, which actually we're going to have to wait on since we're using our fluid transposer here. So let's check the next thing. We're going to need 1 low voltage capacitor. So let's check that out real quick. LV capacitor. Alright, we're going to need 1 of these, which these are super easy to make. It's just paper, gold, silver, and some wiring. So let's make 1 of those. LV capacitor. Nice. Okay, now we're going to need a hologram emitter. So let's check out what that is. That's for the hologram emitter is one of the things for the night vision. So here's this recipe, which is actually not too bad. And this recipe, which also isn't too bad. I think I'm going to go with this one. Oh, I don't have any cactus stuff. So let's go ahead and cook up some cactus. Shouldn't take too long. How many of those we're going to need? Just 1, actually, so whatever. Let's go ahead and toss those. Actually, let's put 1 right there. There's our hologram emitter. And we're going to need control wire. Control circuit. Control circuit, which is right here. So yeah, there's the 1 recipe. And here's the other recipe. Electrum blend, some wiring, redstone, and glowstone. It's pretty simple stuff. So we're gonna need, actually we're gonna need 2 of those. So there's that. Now let's make the, okay, I guess now we're just waiting on this stuff. But we are gonna need the 4 eyes of Ender. So let's grab 4 of those. Okay. How are we doing here? 7, we're on the last one. Oh, we need some more ender pearls. No problem. I've got a wireless transmitter here, so I can easily get into my ME system at any time. So I think 4 of those is enough to fill up this last one. So, yep, once that's done, we're gonna need some redstone energy cells. So let's start making those cells real quick. So if we type in energy, it'll bring up these energy cells. We're gonna need the redstone energy cell. Actually, are we going to need the redstone energy cell itself or just the frame? I'll check it out. So anyway, these are pretty easy to make too, just hardened glass. It's just like the tesseract frames, except you use electrum instead of the enderium. Which I think I'm good to go. So I can make 1 of those. Do I only need 1 of those? I think I might only need 1 of those. If not, we can always make more. It's no big deal. So we will toss this in here. And we'll get some redstone. And I believe we're going to need 40 pieces of that. in order to fill this thing up. So we'll let that do its thing. And in the meantime, we have our 8 Tesseract frames. So let's go ahead and make our, if we can, our force field emitters. Man, sorry. Force field emitters, which are these guys right here. Okay, so we have all 8 of those. We might need some more wirings and some solenoids, but those are really easy to make. So let's go ahead and shift click that. Whoops. Why can't we? Oh yeah, because they're not in the ME system. Okay. Okay, let's shift click that. Yep, there's all 8 of them. Sweet. So we got those. Now we're just waiting on this guy, which he is filling up now. So in just a couple seconds, he'll be ready. Now, another thing I want to start working on is the jetpack, because it's pretty difficult to make. You need 4 of these ion thrusters. The ion thrusters are quite intensive to make, if I remember correctly. So let's see what those are. Ion thrusters. I think we're going to need more tesseracts and stuff like that. Yeah, we're going to need, since we need 4 of these, that means we're going to need 8 more force field emitters, which means we're going to need 8 more tesseracts. So I will go ahead and do that off camera, since I just showed you guys how to make 8 of them. So I'll do that, and then I will bring you guys back. But until then, I think, what did I need this energy cell frame, or the energy cell thing for? I can't remember. Was that for the high voltage capacitors? If so, I'm going to need 1 more. So let's just see the recipe for the HV capacitor real quick. Yeah, okay, it was this. So I'm going to need 1 more of those, and but we can go ahead and make 1 of these. Okay, so we're going to need 1 more of those energy cell frames that I just made, and then I'm going to make 8 more Tesseract frames, and I will bring you guys right back. Alright guys, here we are, we're back. I went ahead and made the 8 Tesseract frames and the redstone energy cell frame. So the energy cell frame goes to another HV capacitor that we need to make, so let's go ahead and craft that up real quick. HV capacitor. And, oops, I'm not... Okay, HV capacitor. There we go. Oh, alright, there we go. We have 2 HV capacitors, that's what we're going to need, and the 8 Tesseract frames. So let's go ahead and make the force field emitters. Force field emitter right here. Okay, so we're going to need 8 of these, so 8 of these. Let's see if we can do all of them. Boom, 8 of them. So we got 16 total. 8 of those are for the ion thrusters, and 8 of them are for... whatever else, I can't remember. Oh well. Let's go ahead and make the ion thrusters. Ion thrusters, we're going to need 4 of these bad boys. So, invar, glowstone, and wiring, and the 2 force field emitters. So, it's not too difficult. Let's just go ahead and do that. So, let's see if we can do all of these. 4 of them. Alright, sweet, so we got that. We got that. Okay, so let's start upgrading this stuff now. I'm pretty sure we can do some everything we needed to do, or not everything, but most of the stuff we needed to do. So okay, the energy shield. Let's start with that. It's going to need 2 force field emitters, so we'll install that, and we'll just I don't know how he's going to want it set, so I'll just I'll put it right there. Okay, so let's do the same thing for this one. The energy shield, install. Let's put that up there as well, and the same thing for the pants. Energy shield, install. And the boots. Energy shield, install. Okay, so that'll give him a full thing of armor, so that's cool. Alright, now let's go back to the helmet. Let's install this elite battery. So, install that. We will keep the battery size like half, I guess. And we'll put that at half. Like I said, he's gonna have to mess with it. You know, however he wants it is fine. So we got that. Let's go ahead and add the water electrolyzer. So we'll install that. Now he can breathe underwater. The night vision. We'll install that. Now he can see in the dark. All right, now let's go to the chest plate. Let's add another elite battery there. We'll put the battery size there or whatever. I don't know exactly. Like I said, he can mess with it however he wants. And let's do the jetpack. So we can install those, and we'll crank the thrust. Okay, so now that we have the jetpack installed, we can fly. But if we fly too high and we land on the ground, we're gonna take a lot of damage. So I think the next thing we need to do is put some shock absorbers on his boots. So that's really easy to make. All we're going to need is 2 wool and 2 of these little servo motors. So let's go ahead and craft those. Oh, I forgot something, didn't I? The cooling system. Yeah, the cooling system. Let's install that. And we'll put that all the way up. I don't know. However he wants it. Okay, so yeah, we can fly, but if we land, well, yeah, we're going to take damage. We don't want that. So let's make a couple of those servos. Servo. And for some reason, whenever I start messing with these servo things, the NEI kind of freaks out. So I don't know if that's just me or what. But let's go ahead and make, oops, wrong one. But I think we're actually going to need those. Yeah, we are. Okay, so let's make 2 of these guys. And then we'll make 2 of these guys. And we're going to need some wool. Doesn't matter what color. We'll use purple. Okay, so let's go ahead and add those shock absorbers on. Oh, does it have to be white? Maybe it does. That's fine. We have white wool right there. Okay, so there's that. Now let's install these guys. Shock absorbers, install. And we'll crank that all the way up too. Okay, so yeah, we can fly. We can. We're not moving around fast because I don't have the sprint assist yet, but I'll add that. I just wanted to. I'll probably do that off camera. I didn't want to do everything on camera just because it takes a really long time and stuff like that. So we got the basics down. We got the force field, so he's going to be at full armor. He can fly. He's going to be able to run really fast. He has shock absorbers. He can breathe underwater. He can see in the dark. It's going to be great. He's going to love it. So I think I'm going to go ahead and craft those other upgrades for his armor. I'm going to do that off camera. But I'm going to go ahead and call it here for this episode, you guys. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope maybe some of you guys kind of maybe learned something from it. I don't know. That stuff's pretty complicated to make, so, you know, I had to watch some videos in order to, you know, kind of figure out what to do and how to do things with it. So hopefully this video has been helpful to somebody. But yeah, thank you guys very much for watching, and stay tuned for the next episode. Alright, talk to you guys later.